The modern adaptation of the Naked Gun classic franchise with Liam Nison in the title role caused an active wave of discussions in the Western press. Film critics from Europe and the United States reacted with a restrained, but mainly positive tone, noting a rare return to the genre of the classical parody in recent years. The project is not just an updating of the old idea, but a focused attempt to recreate the atmosphere of comedy ribbons of the last century, of those where humor was built on gags, exaggeration, and stylistic game with genre cliches. The film develops the ideas of the trilogy of the late 80s and the beginning of the 90s, but does this taking into account modern cinema linguistic sensitivity. The central line of the plot follows the young Frank Drebin, a police officer who is faced with a business who quickly gets out of control. The help of the investigation is offered by a mysterious woman, and together they fall into the whirlpool of events, where the logic gives way to the grotesque, and seriousness is inferior to comedy hyperbole. The image of the protagonist beats the archetype of a clumsy but decisive detective, and in this context, Nison was adapted with unexpected ease to the farce manner of the narrative. According to the Rotten Tomatoes aggregator, the rating of the picture on the end of July is 90-5% based on more than 60 reviews, which has already exceeded the estimates of all previous parts of the series. Reviewers especially emphasize the density of comic episodes, visual resourcefulness of the production, and a variety of techniques from which the viewer does not have time to get tired. Despite the high marks, individual critics noted that the film lacks cultural novelty. He works more like a tribe than as an independent source of original ideas. However, even those who express doubts recognize the genre skill of the creators, and acting self-irony performed by the main roles make the film worthy of attention. The director of the picture was Akiva Schaffer, known for a number of successful television comedies. The project also involves Paul Walter Hauser and Kevin Durant, who played key secondary roles and provided additional comic support to the main duet. The output of The Naked Gun is scheduled for the 1st of August. According to analysts, the film can attract not only fans of the original, but also a new generation of spectators, which will discover the forgotten style of comedic cinema, energetic, ridiculous, and at the same time thought out to the smallest detail.